The funny thing is, I just discovered Americans have way higher credit scores than Canadians. So I'm trying to get my credit score. It's not. It's I'm not in a tight situation. So I'm trying to get my credit score close to 700, close to the average American. Um, and and it just occurred to me, it's for a small business owner, for a self-employed person with their own small business. And I don't mean a freelancer. I mean, you have to go out there and incorporate. You have to go to the register's office, and incorporate your own business, pay the fees, get your business license, and also get your trademark, your business name trademark. So people without that are are just freelancing. If you did not go government office, did not register a company name and pay the fees and have a tax number for it, you are just a freelancer. You are not really self-employed. You're just freelancer. So I'm self-employed. I say I'm officially self-employed because I have registered my own business. And the funny thing is, I didn't realize, but I think raising my credit score up to like the average for Americans, like 700, will improve the marketing behind my business in the back room. Don't you think? I think so. Even though, even though I think it's something everybody took for granted, but clearly there is a huge difference in the average credit score for Canadians, average credit score for Americans. Huge difference. And so Canada, America being very similar, listen to my words, listen to my accent. It's extremely similar. Canada, I'm in Canada. Some of my audience is American. It's extremely similar, is it not? It's extremely similar. And yet, in the back room, the credit score vastly different. So that might be one of the hidden inequalities, hidden, so like biases, things we attribute to like bias and discrimination actually might not be bias or discrimination at all, but your credit score. Okay? The clothes are the same, the accents are the same. You got Vietnamese Americans too. Everything is the same. The hidden, what on the surface, if we don't know, we call it discrimination or bias or preference, right? Might very well be credit score. And I'm going by that experiment in my own personal journey, right? I want to see if I do raise my credit score above the American average, if I become a better candidate. And that applies to every immigrant professional who wants to go to America. If your credit score, your FICO score, is above the American average, all business prospects, but also your immigration prospects. Are you seeing there, some very, like me and other people, a lot of education, very poor credit score because we took it for granted. So now I'm going to try this experiment. If I raise my credit score above the American average, if all of a sudden I get a call from IBM New York City, something like that, I'm going to give that a shot. And for your small business anywhere in the world, you might call it racism, discrimination, unfair. Check your personal credit score. Somehow, maybe, it might be holding you back.